Okay, so these are my ACS notes, and the reason that I created these is because after sending literally over 100 candidates for Checkrides, one of the issues that I was noticing was that candidates were doing well on the flight portion because we know roughly exactly what's coming and we know the standards really well. But when it came to the oral portion, it seemed like there was so many things on the table to talk about, and it was so hard to cover them in an efficient way without diving too deep or not diving deep enough. So I spent a lot of time actually creating these ACS notes, and it runs through the whole ACS pre-flight preparation portion, which is the ground portion of your check ride. And it runs through every single task and every single bullet point and every single section. And it highlights all of the key points you're talking about, and it basically explains what a private pilot should know. So for example, if we scroll ahead here to like airworthiness directives, we can see that's the knowledge test code you would see on your knowledge test. It's also matched with what's in the ACS. You see the topic, and then it talks about ADs, and it just explains it in a simple, straightforward way. So that way a private pilot, who a lot of them struggle with airworthiness directives, would have a decent comprehension of it and would be able to get through a check ride on that topic. And then you keep going through and talking about special flight permits, and you can see it runs through the whole ACS here. That if you sit there and study this when you're on your lunch break or you study it when you're in a waiting room, everything's right here. You don't have to refer to a bunch of different sources, although I do reference all the separate sources as well, like from the regulations and stuff, as you can see. But it makes it so you can study efficiently on the go and prep for your check ride. And in my experience so far with the students that have used it, they pass way more consistently. I get positive feedback from the DPE, and overall just have a great experience with it. It was definitely worth all the time I spent making it.